Hello, Evergreen Coin community. Welcome to the Greeny Report Evergreen Coin News for January 2019. Today's date is January 31st, 2019. Hi, I'm Steven Saxton. All right, let's jump right in at price here like we always do. Let's see. We're still holding at 500 Satoshi. I believe right now with the Bitcoin conversion that equates to about 1.7 cents. We had saw a little blip, if you will, a few days ago, up to 700 Satoshi it looks like. So that was nice, but it's leveled back down it looks like. So maybe a sign of things to come. Let's hope. That's all I can really say about that. But on the note of markets, Cryptopia, as many of you will know, but putting it out there for everyone to learn, Cryptopia has suffered a hack back on January 14th. To the best of my knowledge, EverGreenCoin was not affected. Users' EverGreenCoin balances were not affected. I know millions of dollars of ETH were stolen and some other coins, something like 40 other coins were affected, but not EverGreenCoin. However, this does once again demonstrate to people that you should never leave coins on any exchange. If they're on an exchange, technically you don't own them, is the truth of it. So anyway, you'll have to watch Cryptopia for more information about that. I have limited information. They have not contacted me, which of course is part of the indication that I know Evergreen Coin users were not affected, but I don't know when they'll open. I know they're it's in New Zealand. I know the New Zealand police are involved. You'll have to, maybe follow them on Twitter for more information about that. I do not have more information other than my speculation that Evergreen Coin balances were not affected. All right, that's that. Hopefully they do get everything sorted. And hoping for the very best with that situation, of course. Okay. The roadmap, 2019 roadmap. I mentioned last video update that I was working on it, and it is live, evergreencoin.org/roadmap. And you can see it is, as I mentioned in the previous video update, a dynamic document where I can move things around accordingly. So it'll be a better gauge for you throughout the year of what's behind us and what's in front of us and things like that. So I'm very happy with the dynamic document. As I mentioned in the previous December 2018 video update, in the past we had just made a picture, and that was our roadmap for the year. And that was a fault. What we have now is a dynamic document that we can control and easily update as we need to, which I'll get more on that in later here in my note or in this update. Okay, white paper translations. As some of you know, we have the white paper translated into Chinese. We are working with a community member to expand into the Chinese audience. We have a WeChat that's going to launch actually tomorrow. And some of you might know that from the Discord and the Telegram group. I've mentioned about it. But expect that more information about that tomorrow. This community member, he has been compensated to do the administration of this in Chinese. Of course, I'll be available for him to, if he has questions and whatnot. Of course, he was compensated. I took care of that personally. No foundation coins were used for that. 2,000 foundation coins were used for this white paper translation, and 2,000 of my personal balance were used to compensate for that. So that's awesome. We're trying to expand into the Chinese market. As far as the white paper, we are working on a Spanish, a Dutch, a Russian, and a Turkish version. So those are coming down in the pipeline here. Um, some of those are being donated where we're not compensating. Um, so hopefully there'll be no expenditure from the foundation coins for those. And I believe that's the case as of now. Of course, I'll inform the community uh, if there is any compensation needed. But as it looks now, we will not. If there is any compensation, it'll be minor, and I'll just take care of it personally. I won't need to use any foundation coins for that. Okay, and crowd funds. We have a couple new crowd funds I wanted to talk to you guys about. The Internet for Kakuma Learning Center. Um, Liama has reached out to me a couple days ago and said that he would like help for the learning center to get internet to maintain their internet connectivity for this next 6 months. That's an expenditure of $300. Um, of course, we're happy to help as if we can. Of course, I need you guys to stake for charity. It's in stake. It's in your drop down now, and the crowd fund here. I'll link it in the description. But I need, of course, donations to help EverGreenCoin do that. There was a video uploaded today from an occupant from the camp. This gentleman is not Liama. Liama's been sick, so he had one of his friends do it. I'll link that in the description as well for you guys, but it's on the channel already under the Kakuma Refugee Camp Relief playlist. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, Sierra Club, the other crowd fund that we just launched, I think 24 hours ago. Some people on Twitter were looking to support Sierra Club. Of course, we're very, very honored to collect a donation for Sierra Club, so we have launched this crowd fund, and it is another option in your staking for charity drop-down menu, as you can see right here. Let me Sierra Club right there. Okay, so you can stake for charity. Thank you in advance for doing so for either of those new efforts. Or you can donate via PayPal, credit card, or hundreds of other coins via Coin-to-Pay, which the website does support, and therefore the crowd funds support that. And on the note of crowd funds and staking for charity, James and I have been discussing taking this to a more broad direction. And what I mean by that is doing some staking and charity and crowdfund efforts for let's say, less environmental causes, such as one James is very attached to is cancer. So what we're thinking is we can do staking for charity for cancer, do a crowdfund, and make some donation to obviously a larger organization that will benefit cancer patients and research. And what this does do is obviously that opens up to a larger audience for us. Some people might not. Well, I believe anyone can see the benefit of environmental impacts that we do. There are some more causes that hit closer to home for people that might be of greater concern. So if we can support them and bring them into the community, that's fabulous. So do look for that in the very near future. Some new crowd funds, some new staking for charities. Like I said, cancer is one, and I don't mean just medical things. It won't be just that. But we are going to go into more social atmospheres, if you will, with some of the fundraising efforts, because we do have the capacity to do so, and community members are wanting to support other things other than just environmental. So in the future, we're going to go in a broader direction with that. Of course, environmental causes will always be at our roots, and will always be dominant in our support, but we do want to open the door for these other things that people would like to donate to. So, of course, we want to support that. Okay, yeah, and back on the Chinese outreach, like I mentioned, the Chinese white paper, of course. We are also launching the WeChat tomorrow, actually, February 1st. And that's going to be maintained by a community member that does speak Chinese, of course. I am in the channel too. I will be there for support too, but of course through translation, because I do not speak Chinese, of course. So I'll be tweeting some QR codes and whatnot, for people if they do want to join. But that's great to be expanding on into the Chinese community audience. Let's see, stickers. We have, which I don't actually I don't have that up for us. 1 second here. Let me pull that up because I have it on. I just posted it on Bitcoin Talk. 1 second, please. Why is that not working? There it goes. Sorry for that. Anyway, on Bitcoin Talk here, I posted a picture. A community member on Telegram. As I mentioned, I believe I got mentioned in the last video update. It might not have, but a plan to make decals, EverGreenCoin Decals. These are just the samples that just got made 2 days ago. And what we're hoping to do is provide these at cost or even better than cost. Basically, because the community member is willing to accept EverGreenCoin from me and does not need dollars from me to pay for them, I'll be able to hopefully provide them via the marketplace at lower than cost, meaning if you help pay for the shipping. The shipping is the thing that's I'm going to be more worried about, covering that. So basically, hopefully I'll be able to provide these in the marketplace for less than cost, really, because I'll cover the production of them being made. I'm just going to be asking for the compensation of shipping them to you. But more details will come out in that, and these are just samples. They haven't been produced yet. We are looking at trying to make it as like this sticker here, EverGreenCoin, one word, not broken out like that as 2 words. So the final production ones probably will have EverGreenCoin as appearing as 1 word, as it should. We are probably going with these colors. These are the only greens available. Well, not the only greens, but the best greens colors that are available for the community member to get the vinyl in. Personally, I like the darker here at the bottom. It does match the EverGreenCoin logo closer, I feel. However, the brighter, the one on top, does pop out better when placed on darker surfaces. Now, these are decals, so everything you see here in white is just the white backing. So the decal is everything less the white backing, of course. So that'll be awesome. They'll be in the marketplace. Of course, there'll be more information coming out as they start to get produced. Hopefully, they should be in the marketplace in February. Hopefully here in a couple weeks, actually. So that'll be great. That'll be great promotion. And I'm going to make every effort to make it as affordable as possible for you guys. Okay, and that was something that was, we were talking about the Facebook funds. Back in December, there was a Facebook fundraiser that we had raised $330. Facebook has still not released those funds. However, because the community member is willing to accept EverGreenCoin for these, I necessarily do not need fiat to pay him and pay for the supplies to get them produced. So that's great that I'll be able to not need fiat to do it. So we can get those out sooner. And that does, once Facebook does release the $330, we'll have more money for the burlap bags and whatever else we might want to do. The gaming license in Pennsylvania. So we'll have more fiat available for those things that we might not be able to pay for with EverGreenCoin as easy as we are with these stickers. Okay, so that's all I have on my list. Thanks so much for watching. As far as the Android Lite and Pi supply, I have no updates for that. I apologize, but no new news to report. Of course, I am persisting at the parties involved to get some updates for you guys, but I've had no luck with that as of now. So hopefully in the near future, I can give you guys some better news with those on both those fronts. Okay, so I believe that's everything. Oh, and shout out to Brandon, EcoWealth. Thanks for all your efforts on Twitter and everything. Greatly appreciated. Art, another thing, Art is working on expanding the Discord bot, Fonzo bot, to some gaming. So shout out to Art for, and thanks Art for your work there on that. We're all looking forward to that. So please join us in Discord. I'll link it in the description. It's just discord.me/evergreencoin to join us in Discord, where the Fonzo bot, where we use for tipping and some gaming and whatnot that benefits our authorized efforts. Okay, so I hope I covered everything else that we need here, and if not, I'm available for you guys as much as possible in Discord, Telegram, Facebook, however you need to get a hold of me. Okay, all right, and everyone in the Midwest here, please stay warm and take care.